Hi guys, this is Jessie Holton, your Stampin' Up demonstrator for Australia, jessieholton.com. Recently I've been making some cards with this True Gentleman Designer Series paper, and as I was making them, the colours kind of reminded me of the ocean, the blues and the greens, and this one kind of reminded me of the sand. So I thought that I'd have a little bit of fun with this magical mermaid stamp set. And the main mermaid image, and see if I could make some girly cards with the True Gentleman DSP Designer Series paper. So there's a whole bunch of, there's some pipes, there's some glasses, and what's the other one got on it? Little mustaches, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, really cute paper, really pretty colours, but great for masculine cards, obviously. And let's have some fun and make some mermaid cards out of it, hey? So I've got my Versamark here, my embossing buddy, and some copper heat emboss powder. So what I'm going to do, and bear with me because I've had a cold, or just getting over it hopefully, so if I'm a little bit nasally or clearing my throat, please bear with me. So I'm just going to rub the embossing buddy over the top of the DSP. And the embossing buddy is filled with anti-static powder, so it helps the embossing powder to stick to where it should go, where you want it to go, where the Versamark is inked. And it also helps take out any oils out of the paper where you've been touching it. Okay. So I've already mounted my main Little Mermaid. And I'm just going to go ahead and how do I want her? Just like that. So I put my embossing powder into a big takeaway tub, and I've just got an old Project Life card. You could use a Memories and More card, or some of them I've even just got like a scrap of cardstock, like a little square of cardstock. And that way when you put the powder all over your images, you can just sort of let it fall back in the box. I think that's going to look really pretty. Okay, so let's do the rest of these. And then I might have to order some more copper embossing powder. I do love copper, but it does go exceptionally well with blues and greens, well, pinks as well. I do love it with pink. And I'm just inking and then doing the powder straight away, because then I find that it sticks better to the Versamark. You know, you haven't let any of it dry up. I really think this one's going to be cool on the green. Okay. I might do these other 3 off screen and then just put the photos up on my blog so you can have a look at those. So I'll just get my heat tool, and I always do everything on the second setting. Excuse me, guys. Okay, just hang that back up and get it out of the way. So I've actually got one of those big white 3M sticky back hooks on my wall, just above where my ink caddy is. So that's where my heat tool lives, in easy access. So I do love my heat emboss, so there's no point putting that away. And aren't these beautiful? I do really love these. I think that the blues and greens make for a really pretty background. Okay, so how are we going to make these cards up, guys? I think I've already got some of this burlap cut from when I was making these were the mail cards that I was making. So the burlap starburst punch. This was done with the white craft ink, and then some of the spots. And this is the perennial birthday stamp set. So I've already got all of these little bits of burlap cut. Don't know if I really want to... Oh, excuse me. Alrighty, so I've got some of the Tranquil Tide here. And I might actually just stamp this one. Tranquil Tide ink. And then I might use the will the 2-inch punch fit? So you guys know I don't stick my stickers onto the back of the stamps. I think that they stick better without them. But I do keep the stickers just in the front, and they make a really good reference for if you're ever wondering whether a punch will fit. That will fit very nicely. So I might do that in copper heat embossing as well. So I'll cut some circles out first. There we go. That will do nicely. And then I've got my Starburst, which I had a couple of the bits of paper. Where did I put them? I didn't cut them very well. So I might do, because this has got the blue on one side and then the sandy colour on the other side. So I might do 3 of those. And what I'll do is I'll just flip one over. And then that's a nice use for that piece of paper that I didn't cut very well. Because, you know, waste not, want not, hey. Alrighty, so let's heat emboss. I put my bin in my cupboard and I love it. I love not having to see my bin. It's the best decision I've ever made. So I've got 2 shelves in there. I'll just clean that one. And if you guys don't have a Stampin' Scrub, you need to invest in a Stampin' Scrub. They are amazing. Look at that. My stamp that I just used with the dark colour is clean and dry and put back in the box, or you can ink it up again in a different colour. Alrighty. Put my Mermaid away. So I'm just going to stamp that a couple of times. And I actually really like that the spots are not even across there. I think that that looks really cool. Okay, so I'm just going to move my plastic sheet up a bit, and I'm going to heat emboss these on the glass because my laminated mat will melt, and it has already a little bit melted under my heat gun. Just get a little bit. And I forgot to embossing buddy these ones, but hopefully they still work out okay. Okay. Oh, sorry about the incessant sniffing. How annoying. We've only just gotten over one cold. It's always the way though, isn't it? Alright. I'm just going to use the tip of my scissors to hold on to this so that it doesn't blow away. Okay, so the reason why I cut the bits first before I stamp them is because usually you can sort of get your placement of the stamp a bit more, I find anyway. I'm saving more paper and I'm getting the placement of the stamp in the middle of the circle, so I just prefer to do it that way. No, well, there's a lot of people that prefer to stamp first and then cut, and that's fine. Certain things I do it that way. Just depends. Just depends. Okay, so how are we going to make these cards up? Get one of them. Or do we want blue? That's a bit pretty. Pink blue for this one. And what's this, crumb cake? Very pretty. Alright, so what are we going to do? Are we going to use some of this burlap? Maybe I could just wrap that around. Kind of like that in the middle. So I'm just going to staple that on because, you know, that's what I like to do with my ribbons. I don't have any. I thought I had some of the copper ribbon. What about one of these? Okay, it's already fallen out. Don't really know how that fits. Could possibly do it up that way. I think I'm adding to it and not really adding to it. Alrighty. Oh, I suppose no, that's probably a bit too dark for that one. Okay, so I think I want these little stripes going straightish. And then some dimensionals, which as always I'm at the end of my packs. Don't bother doing in the middle because they're not they're going to stick to the burlap and not to the card. Okay. That's quite cute. What do you think? I probably should have put the that'll do. 3 sides is good enough, yeah? Deary me. Can you tell I've got a cold? Can you tell I'm not with it? I think that's really pretty. And I'm not sure that that even needs much more added to it because it's just such a pretty card with that little mermaid swimming on that beautiful graphic design. I'm thinking what I could put on it. I want to put some rhinestones on there, but what do you think? I might do a couple of little bubbles. Deary me, sounds like Ryan's getting frustrated out in the other room. There we go. I think that's pretty cute actually. Alrighty, so I will complete the rest and stamp them and put them on my blog so that you can have a look at what the final cards look like. Please make sure that you sign up for my newsletter so that you get all of my promos and specials. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a current aim to reach 10,000 views and I would love it if you could help me by watching a couple of my videos and helping me reach that target. At the moment as well, until the 31st of March 2018, we have Celebration on, so make sure that you check out the details and directions and the product list on my blog, and you can also find a link to my online shop. And if you need a hand, if you need a catalogue, if you would like to see any products or techniques demonstrated, please let me know. I'd love to help you out. This is Jessie Holton, your Stampin' Up demonstrator for Australia, jessieholton.com. Signing off, and you have yourself a lovely day. Bye.